Hiya folks, welcome to episode 5 of our early access beta save with Brighton on Football Manager 26. I'm Roccat. Today we've got two games for you. The first one is we're home to Everton, and then we're home to rivals Crystal Palace, where I'm hoping we're going to pick up a better result than last time. They absolutely thumped us, and I'm hoping we're going to get 2 wins in a row because we have struggled massively recently. So if we have a look at the last games you guys saw, which was the Villa and West Ham game, we've loss, win, loss, drew, loss, win, loss. It has been absolute struggle. So Liverpool thumped us 5-0. We beat Sunderland 2-1. Arsenal thumped us 6-0. We then drew 2-2 with West Ham. Burnley beat us 1-0. Wasn't happy with that. Man City beat us 3-1. We knocked Bristol City out of the FA Cup in the third round. We beat them 2-1. Followed that up with a 4-3 win over Bournemouth. And then the most recent game is a 4-2 loss to Fulham. So we're still very leaky despite signing a new goalkeeper. So let's have a look at our transfers then. So far we've done this. We need transfer history. It is here. We have brought in 4 new players. So James McAtee's joined us from Nottingham Forest. We paid £55 million for him. Might have overspent. Brought in a new goalkeeper in Marvin Keller. £17 million there. Serginho Dest has joined us for £35 million at left back. And Zeno De Bast has joined us from Sporting for £69 million. The reason these two guys have come in is because of players that have left us. So Ferdi Kadioglu has gone to Al Nassr for £43 million. He comes to me wanting a new contract after I said that, well, after I initially rejected a bid for him. He then wanted 450k a week, and I'm not paying any player that. That's ridiculous money. And Van Heck was not going to sign a new contract, so we sold him for £42 million. That's why we brought these two guys in. James McAtee's joined us because I felt we needed another attacking midfield option, and you know what our defence is like in goalkeeping, it was poor, and it seems to repeat even though we have brought in Keller. League table is looking a little bit like this. So if we go match squad and go league table there, we are down in 12th now. 8 wins, 4 draws, 11 losses, 28 points on the table, although it is quite compact between 8th and 14th. There is only 6 points in it. So it's, yeah, very, very tight down there. We pick up 2 wins. We end up pushing ourselves back, trying to chase Man United down and Aston Villa in those European spots. But in order to do that, we need to win, don't we? So let's go and play Everton and hopefully pick up the result there. The team we're putting out there for this game is Keller in goal. A back 4 of Boskagli, Dunk, De Bast and Boyomo. Milner and Weaver in the defensive midfield positions. Gruda, Ruta, Minte supporting Sargent up front. Sargent he scored a couple of goals here and there. Not been great. He has been injured as well. So both our strikers have picked up injuries this season. Just need to keep players fit now. Keep players fit, get goals scored. Let's address the team. What are we going to say to this? I want a win. We need to set things up. Let's say that's them. It's not really inspired them as the snow falls down on the south coast of England. Still too many times to click through the screen. Still far too many times. And let's get going then. It seems like every match starts off with a kick-off with a highlight and then ends. I'm not particularly happy about that. Usually it's, yeah, ends, doesn't it? Ends quite quickly. Or if there's going to be like a significant highlight, it does play on. Is Everton got into the box. Keller's made a good save there. Corner to Everton. Nothing has come of it. What I have noticed as well, and I've said this probably in many episodes, we are creating opportunities. We're having shots. We're just not clinical enough at the top of the pitch. Not scoring enough goals. Not converting that many chances. And just not playing as great as I'd hope us to play. As Everton put this one in, we have got it clear. Not to any of our players though. Everton tried down the left hand side. It was a really good pass. Really good pass from Everton there. They hit the side net in. Keller's going to boot this one up the pitch, or he's going to play it sideways. He plays it sideways out to the left hand side. Stood our man up there. Gruda plays it back into Milner. Asked too much of Josh Sargent then. We've got it back, but it's very, very compact. Sargent loses out with the ball. Everton play it out down the left hand side. Can we nick it, please, boys? Doesn't look like we're going to nick it at the moment. Everton playing nicely. Real good passing. We have got it back now, though. Dunk into, I can't remember who we've got on that left wing now. Left back. Sargent straight up the pitch to Minte. Oh, he puts it into the mixer. Keeper pushes it out, but none of our players are there. Josh Sargent isn't up front. He's too far back at the pitch. I mean, if he'd have been in there, perfect opportunity for him to poach a goal. Just, you know, put his foot out, stick it into the back of the net. Goalkeeper's, he's already on the floor, pushed it away. Just need to make these opportunities count. Why has Pickford got a bald head? Bonkers, absolute bonkers. Everton then with the ball on the left hand side. We pushed them back into their defence for now. And again we pushed them back. Managed to work themselves out to that right hand side and concede again first. Everton 1, Brighton 0. Story of our season, really. Very rarely do we score first. Always fighting back from a goal down, losing positions. Let's put this to positive. I thought balance was going to sort us out, but it seems like it hasn't sorted us out at the moment. It's poor. Poor. Maybe we need a formation change. Need to make something work, because the team's come in to me and saying they're not happy with the atmosphere at the club. Just need to get wins. If we can get wins, a couple of wins on the bounce, things should improve. Gruda, Minte, whiffer with the shot, but puts it wide, narrowly wide from what the commentary said at the bottom. I mean, are we overcomplicating things with our tactic? That's what I'm thinking. Maybe we need to change it up. One defensive midfielder, go with 2 central midfielders, then go for a 4-3-3. Josh Sargent goes out to his left hand side. Bosco, easily dispossessed. Good tackle, but easily dispossessed. And here come Everton. They're a bit poor with the ball then. With Minte, out to his right hand side. Doesn't beat his man. Half-time whistle goes. We are 1-0 down. Let's get these boys in. We need to do something. I say that. Still not G'd him up. Let's make a change. Let's bring on McAtee for Ruta. Confirm that. That's the only change we're going to make for now. We'll bring on Dest and we'll bring on... I think we've got Timber on the bench as well. Everton from the kick-off. Put it into the box. Good tackle from DeBast. We've got it clear. Gruder's running up at his left-hand wing now. He's not challenged by anybody. He's got a bit of support. Can he use it? Goes backwards and we go backwards. Go forward. DeBast with the ball. Boyomo, sorry, not Boy. Oh, he's giving it away. Watch Everton score now. Oh, they hit the post. They hit the upright. We're still scrabbling around. We finally got it clear. Finally got it at the other end of the pitch. Under immense amount of pressure. I mean, match stats. Technically, we're in control of the game. We just haven't got the goal. We can't get the breakthrough. Matoma's out injured as well, so goal options there is pretty much dead. Let's change the left back. Dest is going to come on for Boskagli. We don't have Timber on the bench, but we do have Baliba. Baliba can come on for Milner. See if this is going to change it up. Those substitutions have now been confirmed. We need to do something. And something quick. Let's go attack him. We got the ball. Minty, right hand side. Baliba. Boyomo's quite high at the pitch. If he loses it, we're going to get smashed at the back. Although Baliba is back there though. Dunk into Dest. Back to Dunk. Minty's got the ball right in the byline. Into the box. Cuts it in. Gruder's there, but there's too many Everton players around him. Crowd him out. Get the ball. They've got it. Left hand side. Good challenge from Minte. The ball doesn't come to us though. Free kick to us. Gruder. Put it in the box. Edge of the box to Dest. Shot hits the defender. McAtee. Turns. Oh, has a shot, but it's pushed over the bar by the goalkeeper. Nothing's coming to the corner though. Something has to click at some point for us, or we're going to get the sack. I haven't been sacked in Football Manager since Sounders. I've not been sacked in England for... I can't remember the last time I got sacked actually. From an English team. Saying that, I don't think it's ever happened. At least not on the YouTube channel anyway. Right, changes. Danny Welbeck's going to come on. He's going to come off a Gruder. Go out there. Marsh can come on for Sargent. Can Marsh play out there? He can. So let's do that actually. Danny Welbeck can go up front. Hinchelwood. Come on for Weaver. No, I've already made the substitutions. That's okay. Can't do that. Let's go with this. 10 minutes, boys. 10 minutes on attacking. Get 2 goals. Or at least get a goal to draw us level. Probably not going to happen, is it? It's going to be another loss. Another confidence knocker from us. McAtee with the ball. He's just trying too many things. McAtee loses the ball again. Everton working through the centre of the pitch. Finding loads of space. Finding far too much space. Look, they're in the box. Straight to Keller, that shot though. Keller, get out of the pitch. Got 90 seconds. Get it up the pitch. McAtee. There we go. Danny Welbeck's with the ball. He's got no support at the moment. That's why the highlights come to an end. We lose again. Far from happy. I mean, this is silly now. We've got Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace are 10th. As I said, when we last played them, they thumped us. I don't like that you can't get away from this. Every time you click on there, you can't get away from it. You've got to click continue. And then it goes to this. You can't even answer those messages. Although I suppose you can click there. Josh Sargent needs to. Let's criticise his form because he has been dreadful. There we go. That should have worked there. We'll accept that loan offer. Let's go to overview. Go to fixture schedule. Where is the Palace game? I can't see it now. There it is. 5-2 they beat us. Let's go and do that to them. So we have changed the formation. We've gone with Josh Sargent now, or the striker role, as a central forward. We've also dropped the attacking midfielder down into central midfield as... what's the position there? Advanced playmaker. In fact, I'm going to change that one to... attacking midfielder. There we go. Because obviously we got the deep line playmaker there. So this is the team we're putting out there. Keller in goal, back forward Milner, Dunk, DeBast and Hinchelwood, Whiffer and Baliba. Defence midfield, Timber central midfield, Matoma and Minte supporting Sargent up front. I need a win. A huge win here. Palace have, as I said, thumped us 5-2. If we can beat them 5-2 here, that would, I mean, it appease the fans. It make everyone happy as well. Let's put this rubbish form, rubbish patch that we're in at the moment to an end. We are at home. We need to make it count. Let's drop this down here. So, are we going to get the result? Or is it going to be like every other game we've had so far, where we've been in control, creating lots of opportunities, having lots of shots, but not putting them in the back of the net? I'm hoping not having a deep line forward now and having a central forward, we're actually going to get goals. But it is Palace nearly scoring them. Mateta scored 4 against us last time, and I thought he was going to do it again, then punish us to start with. We've registered our first shot. Better XG than what Palace have got. Palace with the ball now. They're playing that back 3, which is, I think that's problematic for us. We can't seem to break them down. They whip the cross in. Hinchelwood just easily controls it. Plays it into Minte with a curb. Timber out to Matoma. Beats his man. Milner's on the overlap on this left hand side. Into the box. Has a shot. Oh, it's ping ponged around a bit. We've not made it count, but we have got the ball back though. And given it away. And here come Palace. Highlight comes to an end. Didn't register much XG from that shot though. Registered a little bit more now from the third one, but it has not been on target. We just need to make them count, boys. Matoma, Baliba, put it in the box. Lost it, got it back though. Dunk into Hinchelwood. Minte tried to beat his man, giving it to Palace, and Palace just turn. Carving for us, found loads of space on this right hand side, into the box. Good save from Keller. Might have took a little deflection. Took all the pace out of the ball, killed it off, so it made it a little bit easier for Keller. Rolls it out to start the attack again. Hinchelwood. Timber turns it, but yeah, it wasn't coming to anything. The highlight has come to an end. 5 shots now, and this is the story of the game. We have loads of possession, loads of shots, just nothing comes at the end of it. Maybe we should have spent some money on another striker. Matoma gives it to Whiffer. Sargent drops back to get it, gives it to Balibu, plays it back to DeBast. Hinchelwood. Minty cuts in. Where's the forward running from our strikers? There's Matoma. And he chips it over the bar. He doesn't chip it over the bar, actually. It's a save from the Palace goalkeeper. We're going to change this to positive. As this corner comes in. Just put back to the corner taker. Ball ping-pongs around. We do have another corner. Nothing comes of it. I guess that's because we changed the mentality to positive. We should have scored. That's what the XG said. We should have had at least 1 goal by now. Be interested to see what the XG table says as well. I might have a look at that off camera. Show you in the next episode where he should be. Believer standing on the ball waiting for something. Normally when they do that, I've noticed that the defender or the other team comes in and nicks the ball off the player. Milner turns it into Timber as a shot and puts it over, wide. Just not in the back of the net or not with the goalkeeper. Good tackle from Milner there. Puts it into the bench. Space for Palace. Easily beat our man. Ball carries past the post. Wide. 10 minutes in this half. Can we finally make this XG count? This possession count? We need to make something count for us. DeBast then puts this corner in. We need to find... We don't even beat the first man. It's a drilled corner. And here come Palace on the counter-attack. We've got our men back now, though. Oh. Story of Brighton. This is the story of Brighton. We're down to 13th now as this corner comes in. Keeper claims it. Half-time whistle goes. We're 1-0 down again. Right, that's fired them up. We need a stick or something, don't we? We need shouts. I know shouts don't work, but I feel like if we use them, they do work. Palace have got the ball after we passed it forward. Things aren't working for us. Oh, Minty's nicked the ball though. Sargent into Whiffer. Minty with the ball. Grab this right hand side. Find a pass. Find a player. Too many Palace players in there. We're crowded out. They come away with it down the right hand side of the counter attack. There's too many men over as well. Far too many men over there. Matoma's not having the best of games. Sargent's not having the best of games. On the hour mark we will make some changes. Unless we score. Pino just goes for a... Milner goes through the player, gets the ball, puts it out for a throw in. Win the ball please, boys. Win the ball please, boys. Good save. Keller gets down well to save the ball there. Rolls it into DeBast. I feel like we're going to create ourselves more problems. We have 15 shots, 6 on target, nearly 2 for XG. Hour mark, let's make those changes then. Boyomo can come on for Hinchelwood. Danny Welbeck's going to come on for Sargent. Can Minty play? He can, so Matoma comes off. McAtee can go out on the right. Minty can go on that left. See if this changes it up. Let's see if this gets us some goals. We're on positive. I'm going to change that to attacking. We are at home after all. Boyomo on the right hand side gives it back to Whiffer. We're too cautious with the ball really. Even though we're on the attacking side of the mentality. It's just not working for us. McAtee does well there. Into Welbeck. Good save from the keeper. Nothing's going to come of the corner. We've got 2.33 of XG now. It's back like the Potter days. Just playing for XG and not any goals or any attacking emphasis. Danny Welbeck into Timber. McAtee with the ball. Turns it into Danny Welbeck. As the shot, probably would have been better to pass it across. It's another wasted opportunity from us. It seems to be, well, it doesn't seem to be. We are far too wasteful of our opportunities. Minte, left hand side, cuts in. Passes the ball to the goalkeeper. This is just absolutely dire. Whiffer's going to get sent off now. He's going to have to go there. Let's drop down a positive. We're going to get sacked. We really are. We just don't know how to score. Let's up the tempo, see if that works. That's what the dugout's calling for. Lewis Dunk then into James Milner. Come on, push it forward, Belieber. We do. Left hand side, James Milner's there. Whoa, who was that to? Danny Welbeck's got it. We've got one back. Right. Go and get another one, please. Let's have a look at this again. Dean Henderson trying to play it out. Danny Welbeck's there. Minty's first time with his left foot. Just finds it. Finds the side netting. Puts it in the back of the net. 1-1. Skip that. Say yes to that. Can we do it? Can we find a winning goal? We've got a minute plus 4. And Palace have a corner. Watch them score for this now because we're a man down. Or we get the counter-attack on the go. Oh, I called it, didn't I? Just keep your mouth shut, Ross. "26 shots, 12 on target, XG of 2.53. We scored 1 goal. Palace have beat us 2-1. Disappointed. Who got sent off with her? We are poor. Very, very poor. Let's do performance feedback. We've got a C and the satisfied. Why would you be satisfied with what we've put out there? We've lost 3 in a row. We've got Villa next, Everton the FA Cup. We'll probably get sacked by middle of March. We'll come back for Liverpool and Sunderland, but I got a funny feeling we're going to be sacked before then. We're playing awful football. Absolutely awful football. If you guys have enjoyed that miserable episode, put a big thumbs up on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And as always, folks, thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.